Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Are we on? Are we live? Yes, I know I need a haircut. And yes, I know I need to shave. I know these things. I also need to shower, and cut my nails. There's so many. My hygiene is really lackluster today, and it's fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna survive. Like, we're gonna survive. Um, we're getting the chat live. We're getting the comment section here. We hope that everyone's doing well. I've had a pretty awesome day, to be honest. I've had a really awesome day. So I can't even complain. I was able to nap a little bit. And by nap, I don't really mean sleep, because I don't sleep when I nap. When I nap, I'm like texting friends like while under the covers on the couch. I'm like on social media, not working, not responding to DMs, but like actually talking to friends on social media or starting fights on Twitter. Like, those are the things I like to do in my free time. And when I nap, that allows me that ability to do that. So that's great. Yeah, I did some work for Allies of Skin, did some promoting of their Labor Day sale. They have a Labor Day sale for 25% off site-wide, but when you use my code CHO, C-H-O, you will get an additional 10% off, bringing that total to 35%, which is pretty darn good for a luxury skincare brand. Never pay full price for anything at Allies of Skin. I'm telling you, I have a code to get you 20% off, first of all. But wait for a really good sale like the Labor Day sale or their buy one, get one free sale. There's always something good to get. Okay? So, anyway, I'm not waiting until 2 o'clock to eat when I'm hungry. Because I feel like my brain was short-circuiting last night from not eating. We're not making that mistake again. Not tonight. So we will be going downstairs to get some food and some drink. Because I have neither with me right now. So this is actually like a super chaotic time in my life right now. And it's okay. Okay, so we saved that. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I'm glad no one's really here because I'm gonna just go downstairs and like, you need the OnlyFans? I don't have OnlyFans. I don't have it yet. So let's, we are gonna go. Sorry, you guys know that when you live on, I'm like whispering. I don't want to wake Duke up. Oh, he's kind of awake too. Wait. Okay, so like I was saying, oh no, first of all, I don't want to talk. Alexa, no. No. Is that my fridge talking? The fucking fridge has her name. Okay, so I am, okay, fridge tour. So my nephew, and yes, I eat a lot of eggs. Yes, I do. They're good for you. Okay? They're good for you. My nephew had a little bit of a fish fry. He's a Boy Scout here in Columbus. And so I went to go pay for, overpriced fish. And yes, I use paper plates, not because I'm broke and ugly, but because I'm lazy. Look at all the fucking dishes I have to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so dumb. Oh, fuck me, raw. I will catch up on chat when I get back upstairs. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, my life is so chaotic. Okay, so we're gonna put this in there. And then I forgot my glass. Okay, so, wait, okay. See, guys, at least I'm on time. At least I didn't come, oh my God, Commander is, at least I'm on time. Okay, back downstairs. I'm like doing laps now. This is kind of ridiculous. Guys, I promise you I will catch up on chat once I'm done. This is gonna be very quick, I promise. I promise. But I'm just starving. And you guys know me, like, if it's a choice between streaming and eating, I'ma fucking eat every single time, okay? Like, I'm going to eat every time. Every time I'm gonna eat, okay? And this way, I decided that I can do both. I can be with you guys, and I can eat. Because otherwise, I would not be here. Otherwise, I would not be here. So here's my Agua de Jamaica. Oh, fuck, wait. She's done. She's done. I hear her. She's done. Okay, here's my Agua de Jamaica. Or Agua de Jamaica. Agua de Jamaica. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm from America. Okay, she's done. We love that. And to be honest, the fish is fucking good. Okay, wait, how am I gonna hold the camera and my fish? Okay, wait, okay. Okay. We're making this work. We're making this work. Okay. All right. See? We're almost done. We're almost ready. Now imagine, like, had I not done this, had I not just streamed, I probably would have come back here on live like hours later. Honestly, it would have been hours later. Okay, it's me, I'm back, okay? See, it wasn't so bad, right? Wait, close the door. Okay. Oh my God. Jesus. I ran 6.5 miles today. And that was like no problem for me. But going up and down the stairs in my own home, I'm like out of breath. I need electrolytes. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. So before I dig into my fish, I guess I will check in on chats. Hi, Custom Tailored. How are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, eat your dogs. No, I could never eat my dogs. I could never do that. My favorite zesty nutritionist, that's me. Hello, that's me. Do you eat male milk? I don't actually, not Noxel. I don't do that. That's disgusting. Unless you have a high diet in pineapple. Okay, Dyke Smith, we don't do spam. We don't do spam. We don't do that. Okay. So no, I don't eat male milk, and the reason why is because this shit tastes disgusting. And any HOMO saying otherwise is lying. Now the only way to get that male milk to taste better is if you have a high diet in fruits and vegetables, specifically pineapples, pineapple juice, citrus fruit, but specifically pineapple is very, very good for making that taste a little bit sweeter, a little bit more palatable, and less salty. So, you know, vegetarians who eat lots of fruits and vegetables, that tastes the best. But most guys don't eat like that. So, no, it's not fucking for me. Okay. What's in the juice jug? So, Bee Candy, this is Agua de Jamaica. Agua de Jamaica, however you pronounce it. Someone on my Instagram sent me a DM telling me how I'm mispronouncing Agua de Jamaica. I'm saying Jamaica like in the American way, apparently, not the Spanish-speaking way. Jamaica. Regardless, it's just simply hibiscus, dried hibiscus flowers brewed with ginger, cinnamon, and then fresh lemon and lime juice. Very tasty. A little bit of sugar too for sweetener. It's delicious though. It's great hot or it's great iced. So it's a very versatile drink. Who needs Febreze when you can microwave fish? Listen, I know. Get over it. That's so good. Okay. You sipping real mud, twin. Is that raw? What is it? Hey, Marine. Sushi for dinner is crazy. That's raw. Show us your setup. Hi, June. You should do vlogs like that in streams more. Maybe I should. The problem with me doing vlogs at 11:30 at night is because it's like, I almost said it's quiet time, even though I'm live streaming, I'm not quiet at all. But I don't know. Would you guys want to like, I mean, how would I do vlogs at nighttime? Just around my house? And do you want to see me in different rooms of my house? Because I do have a beautiful house. It's like an old historic home. It's beautiful. But I don't know if it's like interesting. Like everything that's beautiful is not interesting. Are you guys interested in my house? Like, you know? And if you want to see, okay, listen, if you want to see the vlog, watch my YouTube videos. That's all I do. It's literally all I'm a lifestyle vlogger on YouTube, on this platform. Go watch my videos. You see my dogs, you see my house, you see my kitchen. I do recipes. You see me, my last video, I went to the fucking grocery store. So I took you to the grocery store. I'm gonna take you back home. I'm making breakfast for a dear friend. Like, that's what the YouTube channel's for, right? And I also do chores too. I've done chores. Like, I've cleaned my entire kitchen in a video before. It's crazy. Okay. Show us your setup. So I don't know what you mean by setup, but so this is the setup right here. I'm a big fan of SteelSeries. I'm a SteelSeries fanboy, to be honest with you. So my mouse is, this is the 650, I believe, 650. It's great for FPS games, in my opinion. Lots of good buttons, really ergonomic. I love it. Keyboard, mechanical keyboard. Love, love, love it. Even my headphones, which are super old, are SteelSeries, so I'm definitely a SteelSeries fanboy. In terms of the lighting, my lighting is by Elgato. And yes, I play Elden Ring. Yes, I'm studying shit from Elden Ring. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, I am. So yeah, I love the Elgato key lights. I have two Elgato key lights. It is really great because these are very portable. And so when I want to go and vlog, either in Miami or just in another city or something like that, they kind of come down and it's just very portable. I love it, love it, love it. In terms of audio equipment, I'm a fanboy of Rode. They are a microphone company from Australia. I love that. When I had the relationship podcast, I used this. This is the Rode NT, and I love, love, love that. And then when I'm vlogging, um, I use Rode's Wireless Pro, and yeah, love Rode. And these are really nice because, see, don't get me fucking started with all of the shit that I have. So you have like two receivers and then you have a transmitter that you plug in. So you literally plug that in to your device. And it's great. And this is a charging case too. So you charge the case up and then the case charges the wireless mics. And it's pretty fucking incredible. It's a really great system. I highly recommend Rode for your audio needs, and I recommend SteelSeries for any of your gaming peripheral needs. Or if you're not a gamer, I think SteelSeries is still a great brand for peripherals for your PC. Okay? Okay, so that is my setup. Are you bitches fucking happy? That's my setup. Okay? Let's catch up on chat some more. Okay. Are people born gay or is gay developed? People are born gay. I'm zesty. Yes, I'm the zestiest. Pineapple juice. How do people end up talking zesty? I mean, you didn't grow up talking that way. I don't think that anyone grew up talking the way that they currently talk today, Ghost Phantom. You didn't grow up talking the way you do now, Ghost Phantom. When you were 4, you didn't talk like you talk today. I mean, you fucking almost said the R word. Are you fucking stupid? Like, are you all there? Come on, Ghost. Is that tilapia? I don't know what this is, but to be honest, it's really good. It does not. It looks like trash. Like it looks like garbage, but it's very tasty. Can we do this? Turn this into a belly button stream? No. Ghost says, Dan, you got a mansion. I live in a closet. I pay $600 a month. It's a 3,000 square foot house. It's a pretty big house. It's not a mansion, but it's a pretty big house. You wear a 3-piece, double Windsor. I'm making you hungry, June. Sorry. Your fave missus. Hi, you have sinned against God. There is a punishment to sin because God is of justice who hates evil. Thankfully, Jesus paid the penalty of sins for you. You were only saved by receiving what Jesus did for you. Thank you, Mrs. I appreciate that. Where are the vegetables? We don't eat vegetables today. Not today. I'm not very hungry, so I'm really just focusing on the protein right now, making sure I get enough protein. So, that's fine. We're gonna skip some of this skin here. I have enough fat on my body, so it's fine. Could you please give Duck Animations a shout out, please, on the small content creator? And I would love for you to give me a shout out. Shout out to Duck Animations. Who's Duck Animations? What's the tea? I like ducks. You have one video. Okay, Duck Animations, get your fucking shit together. Why do you want to shout out with one video on your channel? I need you to actually put the work in, animating, like animate some shit, and then ask for shout outs, because let's just pretend, Duck Animations, that I had 1 million followers, which would never fucking happen. But let's pretend there was 1 million bitches here in this stream, and I gave you a shout out like I just did. What are they gonna go watch? You know what I mean? What are they gonna go watch? I'ma like your comments are disabled. Well, I like the video, but come on, get your shit together. I like your Monday short. You made a short about a very big plant. What was it? Oh, those are my banana girls, June. Those are my banana girls. They're banana plants in my backyard. They are ginormous. They are big. We actually have to we have to cut them down every year. We cut them down. We give the pieces away to different community gardens in the city as mulching material. And then we have to cover the roots with mulch so that they don't freeze over the winter time. Now, thankfully for global warming, we can have bananas. Well, we can't have bananas, but we can have banana plants in Ohio. Same with magnolia trees. Magnolia trees are only able to survive in Ohio thanks to global warming. Shout out to global warming. However, it's not hot enough to produce bananas. So while that is a banana plant in my backyard, June Rose, it does not produce bananas, unfortunately. Okay. You should show your skincare. Oh my God, you guys would be bored with my skincare stuff though. Go watch my stories on Instagram, because I show off 5 of my favorite products from Allies of Skin. So, Nick, I feel like you've asked this question before. Stop asking the same question. You've been here multiple times. I'm Verse. I've been a top for the last 10 years, but I was mostly a bottom before then. But, you know, I go both ways, depending on the partner. Oh my God, you guys are obsessed with my sex life. What's going on? Lip bra, that's some Sigma shit, like that Get on Dingo. What? Hey Kid Sandoval from New Mexico, how are you tonight? My night's going very, very well. I've just started the stream and I love it. We're having a good time tonight. I showed off my peripherals in my little setup here in my little office. I'm eating fish. I'm drinking Agua de Jamaica. So like, I'm happy. How are you doing, Sandoval? Hey, Pedro. Ghost Phantom says, guess you're right. People say I talk like I'm from Louisiana. Never been there. I mean, it's weird. People develop accents throughout their entire life. I'm sure I don't even talk the way I do now than when I was like from 10 years ago. I'm sure my manner of speaking has changed since the last 10 years. Hey, Wins. I'm eating fish. Christopher Bristol says, you're clearly not gay. You're correct. Hi, Columbus. Hi, Mike Stibley. Oh, Mike Stibley's back. Oh my God. Mike Stibley is the guy that we got into an intellectual disagreement with several streams ago. He was like the highlight of the stream. I feel like every stream, there's like someone that's like the highlight of the stream, for either a good reason or a bad reason. But regardless, Mike was that person several streams ago. So welcome back, Mike Stibley. I put the work in, shout me out, Mike, wait, how do you say your name? Mike Lo Hermano Tiago? What are you posting about? Bitch, you don't have shit on your channel. No, you don't. No shout out for you. I'm spitting right the cameras. No, because some of you like that, Christopher Bristow. Some of y'all like the spit, so I'm not wiping the camera off. Sorry. Which country are you from? The greatest country in the world, America. Thank you, Helen Keller. Sometimes y'all like this rope, and sometimes y'all drag me for this rope. Which one is it? Do y'all like the rope, or do y'all not like the rope? What's going on? It's a little bit on the sweet side. It's a little bit too sweet. You'll get 1 million subscribers if you confess your love for okra. Never's gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Hey Cho, I want your honest opinion of my channel. Do you have any advice for other creators? Well, June Rose, that would be really silly of me to do because I'm not really the most successful creator on this platform. I'm nowhere near a successful creator on the YouTube platform. I am somewhat successful on Instagram despite being a micro influencer or even a, what do you call it? Below micro. I'm a very, very, very small influencer, but I do draw an income every month from my influencing over on Instagram. And I think the recipe for my success over on Instagram has been authenticity and consistency. And I know that's going to sound really cliche, but you have to stay in people's head, and you have to be, maybe this is just my experience. I'm actually interested in sharing my perspectives with other people, and I'm invested in hearing people's responses and, interacting and engaging with my audience on Instagram. So I feel like that's pretty valuable for someone to be interested in you. Like, I think all of my Instagram followers believe that I am really invested in their lives, that I want to know their opinions on what I'm doing. And I do. And I'm just a very authentic person. I don't sugarcoat shit. I am myself. I don't get bullied. I'm not pressured to do things that I don't want to do. And so I think I've built a lot of trust with my audience on Instagram. And that is what has made me able to gain monetary success, pardon me, from that on Instagram. YouTube has been a very difficult time for me. And I don't want to get into all the nitty-gritty details about why I'm such a flop YouTuber, because there's many reasons why. Not a squishy tomato. Not me being a squishy tomato. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm a flop on YouTube. And so I feel like I would not it would be kind of crazy for me to give you advice as a YouTuber when I'm flopping, because I really want my videos to do better, and my videos are flopping hardcore. Now, my live streams are good. They're good. And I think I attribute that to a couple things. I think I'm easy to talk to. Like, I don't really, like, yeah, I judge people, but I don't hold those judgments against them. Does that make sense? Like Mike Stibley, by the way. Mike Stibley and I fought for 95% of the stream that he was in last time. And we fought fiercely. We exchanged words. We shaded each other. I cussed him out a couple times. Whatever. I judged him. But I'm still accepting. You can be judgmental, but accepting at the same time, right? Like, I love that he's back, right? So, I really promote free speech here in this stream. Like, you can express yourself however you want to express yourself. You're not going to fucking offend me. So, I'm not the problem there. I'm not going to be a barrier. So, I don't know. For YouTube, I feel like I'm successful because I'm here consistently. I'm easy to talk to, and we promote free speech here. and we like to have a good time. So I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. And June, that might be a better question to ask me in private, not on stream, about how to get your channel on the right path. Okay, more comments. Jeremy says, I'm from Ohio and my uncle got some banana trees and he always pulls them all the way up the roots and all bring them. See, you don't have to do that, Jeremy. You don't tell your uncle he does not have to do that. Cut them down to the base. Cut them down to the base and then pile mulch over the base of the banana trees. And then they'll be fine over the winter time. The roots will not freeze. They come back every year. We're on like our 5th year of growing banana plants. And they come back bigger and bigger every year. That whole bringing those bitches in the house, not doing that. Not doing that at all. So that's like, tell your uncle he doesn't have to pull the roots up and bring them inside. He can just cut them down to the base. I wish did I do a video about cutting them down? I'm pretty sure I did a video about cutting them down. Jeremy, I don't know if you have an Instagram, but if you DM me on Instagram, I will find the video of me, like the vlog of me cutting the bananas down for, so we're gonna cut them down probably in November. I think it's usually November when we cut them down. Like the beginning of, yeah, it's like the beginning of November, we cut them down. Right when there starts to be frost or whatever. And yeah, just pile mulch over the base of the banana plants. They'll be fine. I promise you. I've been doing this for 5 years. So, okay. Whoa, Whiskey Duck. This is a family friendly. Hey, editor. No, I love fish. I don't give a fuck about your sex life, but I'm just spreading good vibes. Good to hear you're having a good night. Thank God someone doesn't care about whether I'm on top or bottom. You guys are so, like, you guys are so degenerate. I thought the alphabet I thought us gays were the degenerates out here. We're not. Like, what? It's so weird. It's weird to me. Like, our stragot's okay. Okay. Mm. Bambi, is Be Real a social media site? I feel like I've heard it before, but I forget. Thanks, Tippy. Am I an accountant? No, I'm not. I know a thing or two about saving and investing your money, but I'm not an accountant. I work in food service. I've worked in food service for like the last 10 years. I am currently the manager in title only, really, because the only managerial thing I do at work right now is I handle payroll. I make sure all the bitches get paid. But I don't do a lot of training or hiring or interviewing or firing. I don't do a lot of those things anymore. I'm really working part-time these days, about 25 hours a week. That's about it. But I've worked in the restaurant industry for 10 years, and I love it. Thanks for liking the road, because you guys are always dragging the fuck out of me over this road. Stop yourself before I subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Cat, for the sub. Thanks. But you can't say this fast. A box of mixed biscuits and a biscuit mixer. I wouldn't bet you. Women don't like... Yeah, I'm a nano influencer. I'm a nano influencer because I have less than 10,000 followers on Instagram. Women don't like consistency in men. They like unpredictability. I don't know about that. Women like men that can protect them and provide for them. What's your opinion on Kamala Harris bringing Megan Thee Stallion to perform? Oh, Megan Thee Stallion? I mean, it's a good move. It's an excellent move. Megan Thee Stallion is really popular. A lot of people came to see Megan Thee Stallion, not necessarily Kamala Harris. It's an excellent move on her part. I mean, Kamala is not a very popular person naturally, and so you have to pull all the stops when it comes to manipulating people into believing that you're a cool culture queen. You know, she's doing a good job of it. Can I request? Can I get a request from you? Maybe. What is it? Jesse Mendez says, I was in here earlier when you butt chud the ketchup bottle. Well, Jesse, I know that's a lie because I would only do that on OnlyFans for $5.99 a month. I would not be doing that for free. That's how I know you're lying. So fucking stupid, right? Yeah, what's your request, Star? Helen Keller, I like your plant videos. Thank you. I like my garden in the backyard. By the way, guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, that's really where you get the tea. You get all the uncensored tea here on the live streams, but all the day-to-day tea is on my Instagram. It's in the stories. It's a little too sweet. It's a little too sweet. Should I go get like some Perrier to add to it, to water it down? My teeth are already fucked up. I don't need more sugar, right? That's what I'm gonna tell him for real. That way sounds way easier on God. It is, Jeremy. It is. I promise you. Tell your uncle. Tell your uncle to switch up his methodology for saving his banana plants and make them annuals or perennials. Because bringing a whole banana plant and the roots into the house, that sounds crazy to me. That is where. And I live in a 3,000 square foot house. Where the fuck would I put? I can't even tell you where I would even begin to put banana plants in my house. That's fucking crazy. That is crazy. Couldn't be me. Where's my KFC and Kool-Aid at? Who eats KFC? KFC is disgusting. Except my mother loves the bowls. Well, I don't eat fast food. First of all, I don't eat fast food. I only eat fast food when I'm visiting my family in Toledo because they all love fast food. But other than that, and even then, I just won't eat. I just won't eat. Now, if I'm in a situation where I'm actually starving, I'll get something. If they have a salad or, something like that, I'll try to get something like that. But Chick-fil-A, okay, let's talk for a second. Let's actually talk for a second about Chick-fil-A. Because I feel like the girls they want to drag Chick-fil-A for some bullshit that no one should really care about. But Chick-fil-A is the best fast food restaurant we have. And it's not even close. It's not even close. The service that you are provided at a Chick-fil-A is like restaurant quality service. And they are consistent. There's a culture of friendliness at Chick-fil-A that you just don't get at other fast food restaurants. You just don't get that, right? I don't know if it's because they're Bible thumpers. I don't know if they're just they're afraid of being mean to people because they think they're going to be struck down by lightning. I don't know. But the service part alone makes them a better restaurant, a fast food restaurant than all the other girls. Like, the other girls want what Chick-fil-A has. If we're being honest, if we're having an honest conversation, that's the tea. Also, they're closed on Sundays. Now, I know they're closed for religious reasons, which is cute or whatever. I don't care about that. But the fact that they just shut down, period, on a Sunday, it guarantees that workers are going to have at least one day off of the week. At least. So there's like, it's almost like impossible to be exploited for your time because you guarantee you have at least one day off of work. You get one day of rest, right? At least. So I love that about Chick-fil-A too. And the food is good too. So like, I don't know. The girls who want to like boycott them because they're like anti-gay or some shit like that, well, listen, they take gay money. They take gay coins. So it's like, who the fuck cares if they're against gay marriage? Like what? Do you know how many corporations you support on a daily basis that like could give a fuck less about you and your life and your existence? Like, stop. People who, I mean, I don't, boycott whoever you want to boycott. It's fine. But because I boycott a lot of restaurants myself. I do. Because I have high standards. I boycott a lot of restaurants. But I don't go and tell people, well, I'm boycotting A, B, and Z, and you should too. That is fucking virtue signaling, and it's like, it makes me want to vomit. It makes me want to vomit. Anyway, let's catch up on chat, because you guys were talking a lot. The Heat and Color podcast is here. Ropes and cocoa real soon. Listen, I love a good hot cocoa. I love a good hot cocoa. I really do. Leticia says, sing me Let It Go like Demi Lovato. I don't know that song. I look like Tevin Campbell. Who's Tevin Campbell? What? Fuck, that's a new one. I'll write that down. Tevin Campbell. Tevin. Who is Tevin Campbell? You girls are wild with these celebrity lookalikes. You can have an awesome little herb garden. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. You gotta go. You got to eat. I do eat. What are you talking about? Am I related to Andrew Tate? No. That's so disgusting, June. Hey, Souls. Chick-fil-A is fantastic. They are. I'm not related to the Andrew Tate brothers. I'm not. Thank God. I'm doing really well, Souls. Thanks, Quavon, for the compliment. It's nice and cozy, too. It's very nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. Stan Jones, do you spit or swallow? I spit. I already answered this question earlier. Sauces at Chick-fil-A suck. Bruno, stop with the lies and the propaganda and the misinformation. Stop with the lies, the propaganda, and the misinformation. Chick-fil-A sauces are not terrible. Have you never had Polynesian sauce? Now, when I used to eat meat, which was like before I was 18, I would, and you have to listen, pro tip, by the way, pro tip to the girls out here. So you need Polynesian sauce for the nuggets and the fries. And when you ask for extra Polynesian sauce, you have to give them a number. You have to give them a number. Because if you ask for extra Polynesian sauce, they're going to give you just 2. Okay? And you need 2 packets of Polynesian sauce just for the nuggets. Because you also need them for the fries. So the Polynesian sauce, so you need to get, you need 4 packets of Polynesian sauce. I know that's so like fat and big backed of me, but it's true. You can be fat for a day. It's fine. You have to ask them for 4 packets of the Polynesian sauce because I think in their bylaws, in their employee handbook, when a customer asks them for extra Polynesian sauce, those bitches only give you 1 extra pack. You have to ask specifically for 4. And they won't deny you, but they'll begrudgingly put all 4 in the bag, but they'll do it. What are you talking about? They have bad sauces. How about child labor? Let's talk about that. Who has child labor? Who's doing that? You voting Trump, bruh? All the real gays going to vote Trump. I'm not voting for him right now, Sean H. Because I'm in a fight with him right now. As of 3 weeks ago, I'm in a fight with Trump. I was voting for him before, but right now we're taking some space apart. Now, by the time the election rolls around, I'm likely to vote for Trump, but as of today, I'm not voting for that motherfucker. I'm not. Because he's too busy having Israel's cock in his mouth. And that's not very America first. It's not. Having Israel's dick in his mouth is not America first. It's not. It's just my opinion. You know, that $14 billion that we spent for Israel's foreign aid could have been for a motherfucking wall. But what do I know? What do I know? Anyway, don't piss me off. So I'm mad at Trump right now. Maybe I'll vote for him eventually. We'll see. There's a lot of time for me to heal and to like think about it. You know, there's time, but I'm not voting for that motherfucker right now. Get the fuck over it. Okay, you're not late, so if you're not late, you're fine. Yes, Chick-fil-A sauce is good. We know this. We know this. He's a gay R&B singer. Could have fooled me. Oh, you like... Okay, Raising Cane's. That's a good opinion. That's a good opinion, Bruno. You kind of got me back there. That's a good opinion there. Raising Cane's has really good fries. And good bread. Oh, not my mouth watering. You have beautiful lips. Thank you. Thank you, Stan Jones. You don't like Chick-fil-A? Hey, James Witt. Or James White. Hey, Britt. Oh, Delta. So, yeah, I'd rather not eat if I have to eat fast food. No. I don't generally do that. How was your gardening? How's your gardening's doing well? We're at the end of the gardening season. I spoke to my boss lady who owns the garden, and she wants me to go water the garden next week, at least just once, because really the only thing we have left are tomatoes, tomatillos, and then we have sweet potatoes. And the sweet potatoes don't require that much watering. So it's going pretty well. We're at the end of the season. So, did you tell your boyfriend what I said to him? No, I have not yet. Weren't you the one that said I need to trade him in? He's getting old. He's getting ready to turn 55. Actually, he's turning 55 soon. I'm throwing him a birthday party. Hey, Melonhead. Do you know a guy named T-Bird? I don't, Iceman. I'll look up Tevin Campbell. Let me look him up right now. Tevin Campbell. He better be hot. He's not bad. He's a 6 out of 10. I gave him a 6 out of 10. And I am a 7 out of 10, so that's not far off. I'll take it. My stepmom always buys the big white bottle for me and my little sis. We love it. The Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A. Come on now. Would you mind praying for my friend? She's in lots of pain from a surgery. I'm so sorry to hear that. We pray for your dear friend who's in lots of pain. I hope that the surgery was successful, at least. First and foremost, regardless of the pain, let's hope that that surgery was successful. James White loves Israel. Well, that's great. Why can't you just play your role, bro? What? Um, Israel is God's land. Well, let God take care of that shit then. The fuck? What are you talking about? Then let God take care of that shit. He's the creator. Let him take care of the shit. Why is he having people terrorize Israel so much? Let God take. That's above me. That's above me and my tax dollars. Let God handle it. Let God handle it, because it seems to me like the more meddling people do, the worse it gets over there. So I don't. America first in this house. America first. We don't. We're not second to Israel. America first. There's one, and then there's two. Now I don't care who the fuck y'all want to put second. Okay, Canada, Israel, the UK, France. I really don't give a fuck. But in this household, we support America first. First. You can't do both at the same time. Have you looked around America? Because if you looked around America, then you would know. We can't do both at the same time. We can't do one and two at the same time. We got to do one first. Okay? I love my Jewish friends. And I'm sure, and we've talked about this, before. We've talked about this before. Like, I'm sure that once, Israel is done plowing down Gaza, it's going to become like the new Ibiza. It's going to become like this beautiful metropolis, because everything Israel touches turns to gold, right? So after they're done massacring people in Gaza, whatever, I'm sure it's going to become like 20 years from now, it's going to be like the new hotspot for celebrities to go vacation at. Like blood-soaked beaches and everything, and palm trees, and just, it's going to be glorious, I'm sure. They'll take care of it. But not on America's dime. Okay? Don't see, we were having a good stream without talking about politics. You guys got me started. You guys like to see me rant. You guys like to see me rant. I think that's where we are right now. Jamie says you know nothing, get a job. No. I don't want to. So now what are you gonna do about it? Jamie B. Williams. Now what are you gonna do about it? I said no. You told me to get a job. And I'm saying no. Now what are you gonna do about it? I wanna see what you're gonna do about it, Jamie. Okay. I'm taking your N-word pass. Well, I don't say the N-word. You can say the N-word. I don't care about people saying the N-word. I choose not to say it myself. Well, sometimes I say it in a song. Sometimes I say it in like if I'm singing a ratchet ass fucking ghetto song, then yeah. I hope you get over it before the election, because we need people like you. Well, listen, it's true. But if Trump needs people like me, he needs to do what the fuck he says he's going to do. Like I said last night, politicians have to earn my vote. They do. And the reason why is because I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. Like I said last night, regardless of whether Kamala or Trump wins, my household's going to be fine. It is. We survived Obama for 8 years. We're thriving. We survived Trump for 4 years. And we survived Biden for 4 years. Now, how we did that is the Lord's work. So I'm sure that whatever fucking happens, I have autonomy, I have choices, and the one thing that's more important than the White House is my house. It's the last sanctuary on earth. And I really recommend that everyone out there listening to this stream or this playback video, you need to learn how to have self-determination. Stop depending on the government for everything. This is the problem, is that I'm getting so pissed off. People depend on everyone else but themselves. That's the problem to begin with. And this is where, my libertarian thoughts really come out, because why does everyone have these politicians' dicks in their mouth? Why is everyone waiting with bated breath about who's going to win and who's going to do what and what da 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 da? Bitch, get out and work. Get out and do something. Get out and do something with your life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, I voted third party the last several elections because these bitches are shit. They are. And now I'm finally ready to vote for Trump, and he does some shit like that speech he did several weeks ago. And it's like, this is why I don't vote for you bitches, because you bitches are sick. You bitches are owned by lobbyists. This is why I don't vote for you bitches. They don't need my vote. they obviously don't need my vote because they're more concerned with getting money from AIPAC. They're more concerned from getting money from their favorite lobbies. So they don't need my vote. The fuck? Anyway, let's catch up on chat because I know I'm really far behind. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But you guys get me started on a rant, and I can't read chat and rant at the same time. Okay. Talk to you later, James White. Have a good night. Stan Jones, I have to get off this channel. Looking at you is driving me crazy. You look like you're a lot of fun. I am a lot of fun. Hey, Sean. How old is your hubby? What's the age difference? We're 20 years apart in age difference. He's 54, getting ready to turn 55. I'm 34. Can you get a diamonds? Wait. Can you get a diamonds and pearls with Prince? He's saying diamonds and pearls with Prince. Hey, Glenn Z. How are you, Glenn Z? I am so happy when you show up to the stream, Glenn. Good job, June. You people. I have tea. I do want to hear June. What's tea? Hey, Brain Food. I do faintly remember you, Brain Food. The smoke alarm is working. A white man lives in this house, Rob Goldberg, so we don't have the issue in this house. Now, in black households, we have an issue with the smoke alarms not working. We have those issues quite often. Today we get no pants and no shirt either. No, you're right, and the reason why is because I was running late, and so I couldn't. And I am getting hot, so I will have to eventually take this off and put a shirt on. But I will move the camera when I'm ready to do that. Get yeeted. Calf Scouts in and out. Hoo-ha. What? Are you what some might refer to as a pole fancer? I like dick, yes. What else is new? The Cream Shop, is that skincare? We are drinking today Agua de Jamaica. And it's a little bit too sweet, to be honest. I'm probably going to go downstairs and get a bottle of Perrier. Welcome back, Brain Food, though. What's the exact minimum shade of black someone has to be to say the N-word? Well, Kurt, I believe that anyone can say the N-word, regardless of whether they're black, white, Asian, Mexican, Venezuelan, Indian. I think anyone can say the N-word because they have lips, they have a mouth, and they have vocal cords. They can say the N-word if they want. I don't really believe in policing people's language. You know, the language you do use is indicative of who you are as a person, but of course, that's complicated. That comes with context, right? Are you singing the N-word in a song That doesn't make you racist if you're white. Like, don't be fucking brain dead, right? Are you saying the N word as in like a friend, like people often do, like a friend or a person? Sure, that's fine. Are you calling a black person the N word with the intent to hurt their feelings? That might be racist. But I mean, it's all about context, right? Anyone can say N word. That's dumb. Um, uh, by the way, today the math ain't mathin' and the likes and viewers, but I don't think you're getting the Oh, I'm getting the calculator. Oh wait, no, it is mathing. We've got 15 likes, only 9 viewers tonight, so the math is doing okay. The math is doing the math is doing what it needs to be doing. The math is actually mathing the way I want it to math. Hey Mohammed, what's going on? Hi Jay. I'm actually a 9-year-old girl in real life. Ooh, Jay, you're weird. Why would you even joke like that? Are you a pedophile? Stop. That's creepy. The burning butthole of fury. Hey VHS, and welcome to the stream. Burning butthole of fury. That is that's a good one. Oh my god. VHS makes me laugh every night. I love your streams, Cho. Keep up the great work. Well, I appreciate you so. I'm just so appreciative that you want to spend time with me. Like I always say at the end of my streams, like you could be watching porn, you could be watching anime, you could be studying, you could be drinking, you could be watching YouTube. You could be doing so many, you could be with your man or your wife, but you choose to be here with me, and I really appreciate that. I hope that you guys get some sort of value out of being here, whether that's a good laugh, just a good reprieve from your day, or you actually seek out advice on my opinions on different topics. I don't know. But I'm happy you're here, Souls, and I'm happy that you're enjoying yourself. I appreciate you so much. You're so right. If all Americans think the same, all of the homelessness, poverty will not plaguing so much. Like you said, people's blaming but everyone but themselves. I believe in personal accountability. Rob Goldberg, why do you date your oppressors? I'm taking your black card. I don't have any oppressors, Rob Goldberg. I don't have any oppressors. So, thank you for your concern, my darling. But I don't have any. I'm very successful. I'm very privileged. I don't have any oppressors over here. I know I said I was getting off this channel, but damn, I wish you lived next door to me. Well, why is that, Stan Jones? Would you let me borrow a cup of sugar? If you live next door to me, Stan, would you let me borrow a cup of sugar? Or 2 cups of flour? Maybe a stick of butter? JD says, based N-word take, Zesty King understands context. I mean, right, JD? It's like, are we dumb? Are you brain dead? Like, I mean, it's just so dumb. I don't understand black people who, and I want so much better for my people. I'm about to get canceled. I'm like, I feel like, thank God I don't have a lot of subscribers because I would have been canceled a long time ago. But I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say the shit because that's what I do. I speak my shit. I talk my shit. Period. Okay. I think a lot of black people have an inferiority complex, and don't ask me why we have it, but I think it's a really big issue where we see offense, harm, and an attack where there is none. And it's holding us back so much. The fact that a white person can call a majority of black people the N-word, and that black person, whether he's a doctor, a professor, a construction worker, or whatever, no matter what his status is, that black person is likely to lose their fucking mind and be willing to go to jail and beat the hell out of that person. The fact that that is something that is a very real thing in America today is psycho, and it's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing. It's like, are my fellow black people that insecure about themselves and who they are and what value they bring to the world? Like, are you that fucking insecure that you have a single word like the N-word being so powerful over you and your autonomy and your ability to like maintain composure? It's fucking mental. It is actually very mental. When you really take a step back, it is mental. It's mental. It's weird. It's very weird. It's weird. Okay, let me so the tea is, this girl was hating on me when I first started, but it's been a couple weeks later and she went on my live and saying I was pretty and stuff after I passed 1K. It's like, wow. Well, people love when you're down and out. And then when you're on top, they love to write dick. She's a dick writer. Watch her back, June Rose. VHS, I'm white Latino, raised in the hood, and lived in the projects. I have my N-word pass. In Spanish, there is no N-word. We greet each other with mi negro, which comes from the heart. I mean, so the fuck what? I mean, people need to get the fuck over it. There are words people use. Context matters. I mean, it's exhausting to even talk about, to be honest, because everyone's like, oh my God. I get this on Twitter all the time. Well, Cho is a coon. Cho is just a slave to the white man and his oppressors. It's like, suck my dick. You guys are fucking brain dead. You're brain rotted. You're low IQ animals if this is how you behave from someone saying the N-word. And we're talking about really nonsensical stuff here. I'm a very logical thinking person. Maybe I'm a narcissist. Maybe I don't have that many emotions. I don't know. But this is just a very low IQ topic that I don't understand the discourse. I don't get the discourse. To tell people that they cannot say specific words because of the race of their skin, the color of their skin, that is low IQ. It's low IQ no matter how you say it. Let me tell you this. Here's how you decide something is racist. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Think about these examples, okay, that we see these days with race relations. If you switch the words white and black, and it makes you uncomfortable to say these phrases out loud, it might be racist. So for example, you know, there are, in some campuses, there are black-only dorms being pushed. Black-only dorms. Black-only dorms in diverse, like, we're not talking about like a historically black college, which are great, by the way. We're talking about black-only dorms. Now, switch the word. Imagine if you had a white-only dorm. Whites only. Well, if that makes you uncomfortable, then both instances are racist. Let me give y'all a little bit. Let me give y'all a little bit of, because I rant a lot. I do rant a lot. But y'all need to read a book. Y'all need to. I'm gonna recommend y'all a book. I am. And I'll catch up on chats. I know you bitches are talking. You guys wanna. I know y'all are fucking talking. I know. But here is a book that y'all need to read. This is an ad. It is The End of Race Politics: Arguments for a Colorblind America. Read that book. Read that book. Read that book. We're moving on. Let's catch up on chat. Very zesty. I have a crush on him. Serious crush. Muhammad says N-word out of African doesn't mean shit to them. I mean, yeah. Muhammad says values from gay. That's new. Welcome. I got money doing rap battles by the first time. Oh, nice. JD says Stan would give you the cup of sugar like a baby bird. Mouth to mouth. Like oh my god, okay. You think he'll let you borrow a few hot dogs? Maybe he will. JJ, I'm not saying hi to your friends, because you haven't subscribed or liked the channel yet. So no, I'm not. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then I'll say happy birthday. Stan, just I'll let you borrow whatever you want. Thank you, Stan. I'd borrow some. I want more black people frolicking. Look up black people frolicking. We always are frolicking. Like skipping and ha 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 and he. You know, I don't know. Hunter Klein says, I'm not black, so I can't really speak on this, but I think the black community is doing good right now in society. What? You think black people are doing well in society right now? Do you know black people? Do you live in a black area? Black people are not doing well in society right now. Despite what rich blacks will have you thinking, maybe the only black people you know are rich black people, and yeah, they're doing very well. But black people are not doing well in society by any metric. Unless the metric is most impressive singers or rappers or R&B singers or athletes, sure. But in the grand scheme of life, the black community is not doing very well in society. They just aren't. We aren't. It's the truth. Hey Megatron, welcome. I like thick, light-skinned black girls, but they are the best. Aubrey says, you're mental. Okay. I think what's messed up in this world is that people are having wars over stupid things, even though you could literally just be helping each other when there's little wars everywhere around. Well, Jay, spoiler alert, I don't mean to like shatter your brain or your bubble right now, but the reason there are so many wars is because war is profitable to the elite. The industrial war complex is the most profitable business model there is in the world. It's also the most pernicious business model in the world. Followed closely by the pharmaceutical industry. Not far behind, but the pharmaceutical industry is also extremely pernicious and has devastated our entire international community. But the industrial war complex is even more sickening, you know? I don't even want to get into it. Whatever. Whatever. If somebody calls me the N-word, it's up to me to give that word any kind of power in my life. I'm not ignoring it enough to bother me. I mean, yeah, again, it really depends on the context. It's like, is it some brain dead person online? Just block them. You know, is it someone that you actually value in real life? Maybe you should have a conversation with them about it. Is it a stranger? Well, you know, who cares? Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just super weird to me. Can I use the N-word hard R? You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Pogonomics. I mean, why? I don't know why you would want to say that word, but sure, you can say it. You can say that word. If you get banned, it's not my fault if you get banned. If someone reports you for saying the N-word, it's not my fault. Adeline Thomas gay is a sin. Okay, well, pray about it, Adeline. Pray for me. They did have a white only everything back in the day. Exactly, Ghosts. That's my point. We've been there and done that. And I don't think people liked it either. We've done the whole whites only, this race only. We've played that game already. Let's play a new game. People of color is just another way of saying colored people. Am I the only one? It's so dumb. People of color is the dumbest thing ever. I mean, stop. Aubrey Baker says, remember once Oprah asked Jay-Z, why is it okay for black to call each other N-words? And it's fine if others said it's racism? I do remember that. JD says, this black guy specifically is definitely frolicking all day. JD be reading the fuck out of me, y'all. And he's so right, though. He's so right. I do be frolicking. I do be frolicking, though. I do. It's true. I can't. If nothing, I'm not a liar. I don't lie. So it's true. I'll tell you bitches when y'all are right on the mark and when y'all are lying or off the mark. JD's right. I be frolicking all day long. I do. I remember Oprah giving everyone a car. Where's she at now? I need one. Same. Bobby Backshots. Why are you backpedaling and pussy popping and retracting your messages? What's going on, Bobby Backshots? That is a crazy name, Bobby Backshots. I wouldn't send my child to all black schools. Well, you probably wouldn't do that because all black schools typically are in the inner city, and typically those are the lower socioeconomic status schools. See, okay. And you should refrain, maybe, I don't want to say refrain saying that, but I want you to understand why you wouldn't send your children to all black schools. It's not because the children are black. No, you would not send, what you're really saying, even though you don't understand this, what you're really saying is you would not send your kid to a failing school that is dilapidated, does not have the resources, does not have excellent teachers, does not have the academic prowess. That's what that is. And I believe, and this has always been the case for a long time now, our race relations are not due to race. They're due to socioeconomic status, okay? Back in like the 1940s, 1950s, blacks were rich as fuck. Black people had the family unit. They had mother, father in the household. They had commitment to each other, commitments to raising them. Black people were doing well financially speaking, okay? Things changed. The welfare state. I don't want to give you a whole history lesson. I don't want to go there. Long story short, the issue we have is a socioeconomic issue. It's not a racial issue. So when someone says, I don't want to send my kid to a black school, that sounds racist, and maybe they have racist intent, maybe they don't. But what they're really saying is they don't want their child in a failing school. And it's unfortunate that as of right now, in black society, in black culture, blacks are stereotypically and statistically in a lower socioeconomic position. And so, you know, when people talk about white privilege, well, white privilege doesn't affect poor whites. right? So again, we're not talking about racist here. We're talking about socioeconomic status and the opportunities given to people of these different tiers of socioeconomic status. I don't want to preach to y'all. I want to have fun. Let's not preach about this shit because it's so dumb and sad. How does a white man like me get a light skinned baddie, bro? Be nice. My man is a white man. He got me. He was nice. He's a nice guy. I don't know. What's the name of the book again? Oh, it's called The End of Race Politics by Coleman Hughes. I'll link it in the chat again. There you go. Hey, Tay Michaela, how are you tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Give me the highlight of your Saturday so far, Michaela. Oh, thank you for that compliment, June Rose. You think I should make a podcast? I don't know. I feel like live streaming is so. I feel like live streaming is less. What's the word? I'm just kind of a ratchet person. Like, I'm just kind of a ghetto person. I don't want to be polished. I don't want to, like. I just want to, like, be here in my fucking robe, eating my fucking, fish off a paper plate. I just wanted to be easy and carefree and authentic and just like no pressure. And I feel like podcasting, I've had a podcast before called the Love Collective Podcast. And there's just a little bit of pressure to perform and to script things and to, like that's just, I don't know. I feel like I really thrive in live formats because there's no pressure and I can just be myself. So yeah. But thank you for the compliment, June. I appreciate that. Hey, Daisy. How are you, Daisy? Have you drank water today? Listen, don't clock me, Daisy. Don't clock me, Daisy, please. Please. Yo, dog, I'm gonna be honest. It's fun to mess with people on these lives. But when someone can take a joke and play with it, it's actually even more fun. Keep up the attitude, Zesty King. Oh, JD, thank you so much. JD, thank you. Again, listen, like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm a Twitter person. I'm a gamer. Like, I play Valorant. I'm toxic as fuck. Like, you don't think I've fought with like 13-year like I cuss 13-year-olds out in Valorant. You know what I mean? Like, like, like this is just a part of the culture. Like reading each other, like, and like growing up, I obviously was not. I didn't have a lot of physical progress like I do now. Well, like I work out now, I'm fit now, but like growing up, I was like the gay sissy. I was like the gay homo, right? I didn't fucking fight. But you know what I did do? I used this mouth. When they say what that mouth do, what I reply with is it reads. I know how to take a joke. This is the internet. Like, I don't take myself very seriously. It's not that deep. We don't know each other. So this is all, it's all in love and fun to me. Like, making fun of each other is like a way of like communicating love, right? And I feel like JD, I feel like people will come in here and troll me. And when I play along, they're like, what? This bitch is not offended? This bitch is like laughing about me, reading him down? Like, And it's like, yeah. Like, you guys will talk about like my hairline being fucked up. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. Like, I mean, I tell the truth. I'm sorry, I tell the truth. My hairline is fucked up. But on that note, I do have some guides, some self haircutting guides that I have been saving on my watch later playlist. And I'm saving up money for that $200 trimmer from Babyliss in rose gold. Because a bitch has to have everything in rose gold. So eventually, the hair will look better. Eventually. I'm balding. Like, I'm balding right there. I mean, it's just, it's, whatever. Anyway, let's catch up on chat. Orphan Corden says, wear some clothes, goofy ass. Bro, zesty as fuck. I love when you young people say A-H-H instead of ass. Like, I love when y'all do that. I really do. It just sounds so much funnier to say, wear some clothes, goofy ass, instead of wear some clothes, goofy ass. Like, goofy ass. I don't know why that makes me so tickled, but I love it. Hey, ATC. Welcome to Mouth Row. People usually just put the blame on the black community. Well, Lexi, I got some news for you. The people in the black... Okay, I'm speaking to my fellow blacks. We've got a culture problem. We do. We've got a culture problem. Now, I know you guys want to talk about institutionalized racism and, all these effects of racism is the reason why blacks are poor today. And there are some legitimate aspects to those positions. Specifically, when we talk about redlining, that is something there are some harboring or some domino effects of redlining, okay? So, I'll give you leftist that. I do believe that there is some correlation to that and some causation to that as well. However, for the most part, I still believe that black people have an insane culture issue. It is not in our culture, and I'm talking about American blacks. Don't bring me no Africans, no Caribbeans. I'm not talking about you bitches, okay? I'm talking about American blacks. Because Africans don't have this problem in America. We'll get there. It's not in our culture for fathers to be a part of their children's lives, to stay with their women. It's not in our culture. Our government has made it so easy for black women to be single mothers. Being a single mother is one of the strongest predictors of children struggling in the future. One of the strongest predictors. This is not by accident. This is not something that white people have caused. This is not what white people... It's not white people's fault that black fathers are leaving their black girlfriends and their children, and their black children. That's not white people's fault. And again, it's one of the strongest predictors of issues when it comes to obtaining opportunities and success later in life. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say, Lexi. I don't know what to say, Lexi. Okay, let's keep. For real, bro, got lucky bagging no you. Where did you get your robe? This ratchet ass robe, I don't know. Hey, Mr. House. You look hungry, clap them cheeks, Pop-Tart. Not Pop-Tart. Not you call me a Pop-Tart. That's kind of cute. Pop-Tart. Clap them cheeks, Pop-Tart. Okay. Wins, eating that fish for over a decade now. Shut up, Wins. Wins is always on my ass. I swear. Wins, the fish is cold. The fish is definitely cold. Wins, I swear to God, every stream, you're on my motherfucking ass. Mmm, this is good. It's good cold, surprisingly. Oh my god, now my lips chapped too. Okay, I'm telling you. See, June Rose is a real bitch, okay? She's a real ass bitch because she told me, she says, Cho, just let you know, lips be looking a little chapped. Just let you know so you can look good, sis. That's a real ass bitch right there. I'm telling you. Because a fake bitch would have just let me have chapped lips for the next 2 hours. A hating ass bitch would have let me have chapped lips for the rest of the stream. Not June Rose. Mm-mm. Watch your people. Watch your people. Because really, it be your own people that set you up. It be your own people that set you up. Okay. So, I hate Win so much for clocking me. It has taken me... It has taken me 91 minutes and 50 seconds to eat my fish. So, fuck y'all. Okay. What's your favorite podcast or audiobook to listen to while you were having free time? I don't really listen to any of that, really, to be honest. Afrocentric school? That's not what you mean either, Aubrey Baker. An Afrocentric school would be like a school where there is study of African culture and history. What you mean is what you tell me what you mean. I don't want to put words in your mouth. If you don't like black kids and you don't want your kids around black people, then fine. Say that. Is that what you mean, Aubrey? Then go ahead. She be talking shit. I be talking my shit, ATC. I do. This is what the stream is about. Me talking my shit. You ask me questions and I answer questions. That's what these Q&A sessions are for. I do these every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We come here, I have a little bit of drink, maybe a little bit of food, and I talk shit. And ask me whatever you want to ask me, okay? It's Mario. I told you what this stream was just about just now. I sound like a snake when I talk? Really? Maybe I do. You need to forgive your father for what? My father was great. I love my dad. Like I said, my dad's one of the reasons why I'm successful today. My dad is very encouraging. My dad is very calm, very cool, very collected, very patient. He always instills in me a sense of morality. Like he always tells me at the end of every phone call, just do the right thing. Like that's how he ends his call. I love you too, but like he always ends his phone calls with "Do the right thing." Remember, do the right thing. And I really live by that. Like I do right by other people. Like the golden rule is so important to me, and it's so lost in our fucking demonic society. But that's a really, really important thing that my dad really instilled in me. Like the golden rule and doing the right thing by other people. When no one sees you, that's when you should really be doing the right thing, right? What it do, dark chocolate? I'm not dark chocolate. I'm like caramel. What type of fish? I think tilapia. Wind's is looking out for you. You shouldn't waste good food. You're right. I think you got some fish between your teeth. I'll brush them tonight. Are those fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks? I used to eat fish sticks, but now that I'm like so health conscious, I'm like always trying to like lose weight and gain muscle and all this shit. I don't eat them, but I do love fish sticks. I just choose to not eat them. I know. I'm fucking miserable. Thoughts on not being invited to the Diddy party? Well, it's a missed opportunity. honestly, because if I didn't sign an NDA, I could definitely make a quick coin. By selling those bitches out, I could make a really quick coin. If I didn't sign an NDA, I would go through it for a night for the party, and I would sell it. I would sell the stores to the blogs. I really would. So a missed opportunity. Let girly pop slay? Absolutely. If I met you in real life, I'd figure you had a wife with 5 kids. That's funny, Ghost. Cho, like, think about it. What if you die and you look awful? Like, oh, hell no. Oh my God, don't say that. Because I haven't even done my skincare routine tonight. You know, and you know what? Now you got me nervous. I gotta spray a little bit of my abundant spray. Because now you got me nervous. Okay. Okay, we're living an abundant life. We're manifesting right now. Okay, we're not gonna die. I'll make it to my skincare routine. Okay, we're fine. Is this Cupcake sister? Stop. You know Cupcake. Listen, she's a baddie. She's the original slut queen. The original slut pop. The original. Jamaica here, still using X over VPN. Fuck Voldemort. Oh, Brazil. Absolutely. We love that. Viva Brazil. You catch him down there in Lake Charles? Well, that's awesome, John. That's another thing. Like, I feel like Brazil, that whole Brazil thing is really weird. I feel like Brazil's president, well, he's a socialist, first of all, which is the first problem. But I feel like Brazil's socialist president wants social media companies to aid them in breaking Brazilian laws, spying on their own citizens, and doing shit like that. And Elon Musk is like, fuck you. I'm not going to do what Facebook does, which they just got done admitting the truth a week ago. Facebook just, or Meta, they just got done saying, yeah, Kamala and Biden administration, they pressured us to like say stuff was misinformation that was not misinformation. Like they just got done saying that they were collaborating with the White House to censor people. And Elon Musk is like, no, bitch, I'm not doing up with these governments. Fuck you, I'm not doing that. The Brazil presidents have locked these reporters up. They've locked lawyers up. They're doing all types of crazy shit because Elon said no. And Elon's like, no, fuck you. And so they're blocking Twitter from their citizens now. It's giving communist China. If I have to be honest, it's giving communist China. I'm praying for the Brazilians. I'm praying for the Brazilians. And it's so terrible because Tiago is being taken from me. And Tiago is the guy that twerks on Twitter. Like, I don't know how I'm going to survive without him on my feed, to be honest. So that's really the biggest travesty for me. But we hope the best for Brazil. Can I fight if I'm a Virgo woman? Absolutely, you can. I feel like listen. I feel like Virgo women are some of the best fighters. To be honest with you, yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite scent? I don't have a favorite scent. Honestly, I don't. Show us those guns. No, I'm embarrassed by my skinny arms. Um, are you a black Asian? I'm not. I'm just black. JD says, to be fair, there has to be some government intervention in social media, in my opinion. Way too easy for other countries to abuse algorithms and take over. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. I could be convinced, JD. I could be convinced of that position just because I don't know enough about IT and algorithms to really I don't know enough. However, what I will say, and the reason why I have such a strong reaction to this, and I'm like, I want to say no, fuck you, JD. That's what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say that because I like you. Um, remember 2020? Remember 2021? Remember those 2 years on social media? Remember the government intervention in 2020 and 2021? Uh, That's why I don't want government intervention in social media. Because I was deemed a conspiracy theorist in 2020. I was censored in 2020 on Twitter. I was socially ostracized online by friends and family for my kooky ideas, and I'm anti-science, chose anti-science, that, and I feel as though that what happened to people during the pandemic, what happened to people during the pandemic is far worse than anything we've seen from foreign countries meddling in social media to date. I don't think we've seen anything worse happen on social media in terms of government intervention on social media. I don't think we've seen anything worse. And so until that threat that you talk about, JD, actually materializes, it's hard for me to really picture how that's any worse than what we experienced in 2020. It's just hard for me to like visualize like that it being worse than if if that's what's going to happen in a private sector, then fine, whatever. But to have your own government intervening in social media the way that they did, and Meta again, Mark Zuck, Mr. Zuckerberg just admitted this shit. He just admitted how they intervened and how they collaborated with the White House and they censored people and they did the things that they would never do again. Like, that was terrible. That was a terrible time. And I refuse to let society memory hold what happened in 2020 and 2021. I refuse to let people forget because I remember. So anyway, what's up, brother? You matter. Jesus loves you. He's the way. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good night. What do I think about cancer women? I don't know, to be honest. It's super easy to abuse social media algorithms. Look at Mr. Beast. That's his whole thing. Not even saying it's happening, but I'm sure you can see the damage. You're totally right, JD. You're totally right. You're totally right. Algorithms are abused all the time. I'm just not sure if government intervention is going to help prevent that. I don't know. I don't know. I I'm so black pilled and I have so little trust in our government that like I can't imagine them making things better based off of the track record that our government has exhibited. I can't imagine them making things better. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Homosexual. Hey, staying off the grid. Welcome back. Welcome back. By government intervention, I don't mean censorship. I mean that the FBI has details that an account is being run by foreign ops. Social media companies should take those reports seriously and do some digging. I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. It is legitimate. I'm not going to say that your opinion is an illegitimate argument. It's a good faith argument. I think it's a good faith argument. I just disagree with it. I mean, it's a good faith argument, and I don't know. I have no faith in our governments. Our governments are so disgusting and so corrupt that it just, I feel like why would I believe my abuser is gonna treat me well in this one instance? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're dating someone who beats the shit out of you, why would you believe it? Oh, he beat the shit out of me last night, but like, maybe he'll like protect me from this threat tomorrow. When he's the threat. Like, I don't know. I'm crazy. Anyway. Staying off the grid, why are you so gay? I don't know. Ask your father, staying off the grid. Ask your father why I'm so gay. Hey, Eric, I cannot say your last name. LaRoque? LaRoque? That's a cool name. How do you pronounce your last name, Eric? I literally feel the dirt on my fucking face. I need to go shower. I need to go shower. I mean, I haven't washed up today since my run. I need to go shower. This is disgusting. Don't let him watch your kids. Who? Lamond. No slave for you today. Lexi, it happens. Toby Price, you have a question? Well, what's your question? You remind me of your uncle. Use it over VPN. He got back and permitted the apps again, but who uses them to access X will pay a fine of... I heard, yeah, I heard about that, Uma Live. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild that your president would tell you what social media site you're allowed to use? And that he would fine you $9,000 for using that site per day? That is crazy. What a scammer. I'm so sorry. But listen, we're used to having scamming presidents too over in the US. We're used to it. So I can't even front and say like, oh, well, that would never happen here. Our presidents do some shitty, crazy shit too. So let's party, get dressed. Well, I thought you wanted me to get undressed, Diddy. What are you talking about get dressed? Isn't your parties about getting undressed? What's going on? So, got any advice for finishing high school? I'm graduating early in December, and I'm so nervous and excited at the same time. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job, June. I think you need to really focus on your main goal being, how am I going to become financially independent? Am I going to do that by going to further my education? Or am I going to do that by getting right into the workforce somehow? You know? I gotta sneeze. Okay, sorry. I think that should be your main goal. Out of high school, really think about what you want to do. You don't have to commit to it for the next 10 years, but think about doing something. You have to have goals. You have to have short-term goals and long-term goals and save your fucking money. You know, because having money in the bank affords you flexibility. If you hate your job, you can quit your job. And you have money in the bank to be self-sustaining for a while you look for another opportunity. Start saving your money today, June. I cannot stress this point more. I'm 34 years old right now, and my one regret I have in life, and do I have other regrets? No, this is it. Yeah, my only regret in life is that I did not start investing my money in the stock market at 18. Full stop. That is my biggest regret in life. 100%. Had I started investing my money at the age of 18, this house will be paid off. Let's just say that. this house will be paid off. So again, financial freedom affords you financial privilege. And fuck this whole white privilege that the girls want to talk about. The privilege you want to have in life is financial privilege, number one, and pretty privilege. So work on your financial privilege first thing, and then also work on your pretty privilege. Get your skin right, get your face right. Those things are very important as a young woman. It's important for anyone. Pretty privilege is very important in life. So really work on your financial privilege and your pretty privilege as soon as you graduate high school. Honestly, that's my advice, because those two things will take you far in life. They will take you far in life. They will every single time. They take you very far. That's the recipe for success. That's it. So okay. Don't get raped by Drake. I'll try, but he's really sexy. It wouldn't be rape because I would be like, yeah, let's do it. I sign NDAs. Like I would sign an NDA for Drake. Full stop. I would sign an NDA for Drake. My dad isn't letting me have a job until my stepmom gets a job, and she hasn't had one in 5 years. Oh, Lord. June Rose, your family situation is such a fucking hot mess. I'm screaming. So your dad isn't letting you get a job until your stepmom gets a job? Well, when you're 18, what? I mean, that's weird. Why wouldn't your dad let you get a job? What? That's weird. I would talk to your dad. I would just say, listen, Dad, I really want to work on becoming my own individual and becoming someone that can be self-sustaining. And it's really important to me that I get a job and learn how to have the proper work ethic. Having a job comes with so many responsibilities and so many learning opportunities. And that would be really important to me, Dad. And I would hope that you would want those things for me too. And if he says no, then your dad's a bad dad. Then you've got other problems. Then you've got other problems. Because if your dad is gonna kick you out of the house for getting a job, then that's a bad dad. Like, what do you mean he won't let you get a job? You can go get a job once you turn 18. You don't need his permission slip. You don't need a permission slip from your dad to get a job. You can just go get a job, right? So I don't know. That's my advice to you, though. You're a furry? Oh, okay. I look good for 34. Well, listen, good skincare. Go check out my Instagram and my stories. Eric, I talk about my favorite skincare brand and why my face is giving 20s, late 20s, even though I'm 34. Here is my Instagram. Go follow my IG, go to my stories, and I talk a little bit in my stories about some of my favorite products from my favorite skincare brand. So I definitely implore you to check that out. They're having a big Labor Day sale right now until Monday. So you've got a day to buy something. You get 35% off. It's a great sale. The reason why I really love Allies of Skin as a brand is because their formulations are all supercharged with the best high quality ingredients. And the formulations are not only very elegantly formulated as a cosmetic. So when you apply them, they have a really good aesthetic, they have good smells, they feel great on the skin, but also they're very multifunctional and multi-purpose. So you're not gonna have an 8-step routine with Allies of Skin, because a lot of their products tackle multiple skincare concerns at once. And I really believe in simplifying your routine as much as possible, especially if you're not like me and a skincare enthusiast. You just want to have good skin and look fucking good. Alex of Skin is going to have you covered, because their products tackle multiple skin concerns at once. So you don't need a 12-step routine from Kim Kardashian, which is a fucking scam, right? Allegedly. So go check that out, Eric. Thanks for the compliment. Stocks are a scam. Well, my portfolio says differently. Annoying troll. If stocks are a scam, I love getting scammed. I've been getting scammed by stocks for 10 years now, and it's doing me very well. Very well. So, sure. Who cleans the ocean? The mermaid? Oh, that's funny. Well, yeah, so the thing about this is my wheelhouse. I can talk about this. The stock market can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. Okay? I approach investing from a very simple point of view. I'm what you call a long-term investor. I don't buy stocks to sell them. That's not what I do. I buy stocks and I hold on to them for as long as possible. Okay? If you do this, you are all but guaranteed to make a return on your money. All but guaranteed, right? I have another book for you guys. I'm just giving you guys all of so this book is a book about finances, and I read this book once a year, and I've gifted this book to multiple people, specifically younger people and people in my family as well. And this is an ad. So this book is called Just Keep Buying by Nick Majuli. Okay. The book is separated into two different sections. The first section is about saving your money and why this is important, how to do it, different strategies. The second half is about investing your money, how to do it, why it's important, different ways. And I promise you, this is a book for dummies. You remember that series, Blank for Dummies? This is like stocks, financial literacy for dummies. Very simple, very easy read. It's one of those books where you can open up at any page and get a really high value lesson. So I implore you, in fact, June, maybe what I'll do for you is maybe I'll buy you this book as a gift, as a graduation present. When you graduate, you let me know and I'll buy you this book, okay? So, I mean, if you remember this, June Rose, I'm telling you, if when you graduate early in December, you tell me, Cho, remember you said in that live stream that you're going to buy me that book, that finance book, I will buy you this book as a gift. So just let me know. I'll buy the book for you. Okay. But this is really, I've gifted this book to I probably buy this book like 3 times a year, and I gift it to different people because it really transformed my life recently. The way I thought about investing and saving my money. And like, I was already good at doing it, but like, I'm not the smartest person. I'm not very smart at all. But it really broke it down in a very simple to understand way. How to save money, how to invest money. It's just really good. Look it up. Look the shit up yourself. But anyway, I'm not a day trader. I invest my money for the long term, and it has proven to be very, very good. And that's why it's one of my biggest regrets, not starting when I was 18. Because again, for long-term investors, you look at the historical data of the stock market, the shit has always gone up. The shit goes up. The chart looks like this. When you zoom out and you look at the historical data of the stock market, the shit does this. It's like this. So if you invest your money down here and you keep that shit in there, it's gonna be up there. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. That's the simple way to think about it. Okay, so let's catch up on chat. So pretentious. Me? Am I pretentious? Are you a top or a bottom? Oh my God, here we go with you sex crazed, degenerate people. Worried about my sex life. I've been a top for the last 10 years. I was a bottom before then. I'm verse. It depends on the person. You guys are crazy. Teach us how to be successful. The golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated, Ghost. Easy 8. Brother, my first thought once I scrolled here, before you said a word, I said to myself, chill the fuck out, my boy. There's no chill. I'm on play all the time. I'm on play all the time. There's no chill in me. Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Uncross them arms. Why you so aggressive? LeBron or Jordan? LeBron. I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive. Am I aggressive? Am I aggressive? I'm not aggressive. I'm not the nicest person ever. If you want to be successful, go to college, get a job, max out your 401k, Roth IRA every year, and invest as much as possible into an S&P 500. You'll be very rich by the time you're 40, 50. It's true. That's very true. Extremely. That is the vanilla way to get rich. It's foolproof. Actually foolproof. Denzel or Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos. Well, congrats on your permit. That's awesome. Don't take investment advice from YouTube. That's wise advice too. I mean, Drake looks like an Arab, but is that your thing? I love Middle Eastern men. In fact, the first guy I fucked was a Middle Easterner. It was. Hope he's not watching. Middle Easterners are hot. What are you talking about? Arabs are hot. What? Come on. Get some taste. They're a little hairy, but get some taste. Hey Adeline, you're back again. I've begged and asked so kindly for a job, and he keeps saying, don't rush it. Enjoy your childhood while you can. He isn't wrong, but my adult life is coming, and I want to be financially ready. Well, you're not going to be ready, but you should get a job. Yeah, most dads want their kid to get a job. This is why I'm thinking, what's the problem here with June's dad? Investing is dumb easy. It is dumb easy. It is dumb easy. It is. You're giving my phone AIDS by hearing you talk. Well, I hope your phone doesn't die soon. My pubes grow odd cheese. If your phone has AIDS, and I mean, you ought to get that checked out. Get some medication or something. Be my top. What? I'm not gonna be your. I have a boyfriend. I'm not gonna be your top. Sorry. He a bottom. I have no problem bottoming, but I'm not a bottom. I've been a top. Nothing's been back there for 10 years. I'm probably a virgin again. When you think about it like that, right? At 10 years, it's giving virgin. It's giving. Sorry, that's so gross and degenerate, but it's giving virgin. Like. I'm gonna tell my man that tomorrow. It's like, do you know I'm a virgin now? Like, after 10 years? I'm gonna tell him that and see what he says. June girl, you're almost 18. Your childhood been over. T. That's T. JD clocked it. Tell your dad, you already enjoy your childhood. I was in Navy boot camp on my 18th birthday. You're not too young to work. T. I agree. Hey friend. Oh, hey Mira. How are you, Mira? How are you? I love Mira. I feel like we haven't chatted in a long time. We've been gossiping a little bit, but we need to chat. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I hope Parker's doing well. What's going on? We need to get in the DMs. I mean, the stock market will always go up. What were the prices of food and goods 10 years ago? You think they'll cost less in 10 years? If businesses are making more money, their stock will go up. Period. Ghost says, I always felt like I can die tomorrow, so what does long term do for me? Well, that's a very immature view, Ghost Phantom. Extremely immature. Are you okay being broke today? Because before we talk about tomorrow or long term, let's talk about today. Because being broke today sucks. So that's why you want to think about tomorrow and long term, because you're living in the present, and living in the present being broke is not the vibe. That's ugly. It's not the vibe. Don't do that. Having goals is really great at building your confidence and your self esteem, both short term and long term goals. I think those are really both the key to building your self esteem. So I implore you, Ghost Fam, to really think about how you want your life to look like tomorrow. What do you want your life to look like tomorrow? And what can you do today, now, to ensure that happens? And if you continue to do that, you're going to start to make longer term goals. Like, come on now, come on. I hate to hear that type of thinking, Ghost. I want better for you because you're a legend and a champion, and I don't want you to. I want you to actually live like you're dying. Like actually live like you're dying. Like in stoicism, you know, we are born to die, and instead of viewing death as like, well, I should just be slothful and lazy, I want you to do your best now. Do your best now. Achieve as much as you can as though you're going to die tomorrow. I think that's the better mentality to have, actually, Ghost Phantom. So don't talk like that in this stream. Don't talk like that about dying tomorrow. What's the long term? That's low vibrational. We don't like that. Okay. Go to college and get a degree that would translate into a job, though. Yes. Emphasis on that. Because just going to college and getting a degree in left-handed puppetry with a minor in gay dolphin studies, that's not going to give you a good job to pay your bills or pay the debt that you had to incur from going to college in the first place. So get a job that can actually, go to college for a degree that actually translates to a job that pays. Okay? Because again, the left-handed puppetry studies with a minor in gay dolphin history, that's not going to cut it. It's not. You get along so well with my in real life friend Claire. I love Middle Eastern men. I do. I really, really do. You know I have the biggest crush on Mo, Mira. I really do. Like, he is so cute, and he's smart, and he's nice. It's like, if I didn't already have a smart, cute, nice man, I'd be after Mo, like crazy. I love Mo so much. He's so cute, he's so nice, he's so smart, he's a gentleman, he's funny. It's like, I love that. And he's Middle Eastern. So anyway, they are way into your sex life. I know, Mira, it's so exhausting. I know this is a Q&A session, and I always answer questions, but it does get old. People asking, are you a top or bottom? Are you top or bottom? It's like, guys, like, come on. Like, so low vibrational. But anyway, even though, wait. I think it's because my bio mom left 12 years ago, and he raised me by himself until I was like 7 or 8. And I guess he wants to be his little girl, I guess, which is ironic because he SA'd me 3 times. Ugh, child. You got a lot going on, June. You got a lot going on, June Rose. I'm I'm terribly sorry to hear about this stuff going on in your personal life. And while this is a free speech This is a free speech forum, um, and you should feel comfortable expressing yourself. Because you are underage, I feel a little bit uncomfortable talking about the essay from your dad with you. It's a little uncomfortable for me to talk about. I will just say that I really hope that you're able to find support from some adults in your life. And I really want you to reach out to the right resources, whoever they may be. Um, yeah, and get a job. And get a job, honestly. Again, once you turn 18, you do not need your dad's permission to get a job. You don't need it. Is he gonna kick you out if you get a job? Because if he kicks you out for getting a job, then you probably need to be kicked out of that toxic environment. Honestly. Honestly, you probably need to be kicked out to actually thrive somewhere where you are not being harmed. So get a job. Go to school, work, get a job. Yeah. This is serious stuff. Anyway, I just got home from a baseball game. Parker loved it. I love you and Parker so much. I know it's been crazy. It has been crazy. Trump 2024. Okay. Maybe just sit him down, write down all the reasons why you want a job and the benefits for your growth as a person. Worth a try. Definitely worth a try. STEM or die for college, in my opinion. Right. I know a lot of people that study psychology in college, Mira, and they have to go to get a master's for that to translate to anything. Hey, baby boy. Mo is so sweet. I love that for you. I love Mo. I love him. He's so nice. I tried to oof myself in real life. What does that mean, baby boy? Oof yourself. You're a complex, multifaceted human being, not a stereotype, and so these questions about your sex life or orientation are odd and tired. Oh, yeah, they are old and tired. I think people are just very low IQ. And so it's just kind of like they gravitate to the base, to like the lowest common denominator of things. That's what people with low IQ gravitate towards. So I understand why people are interested, I guess, but it is old and tired. Your school counselor would be a really helpful source for you. Yes, true. Hey, Brian. Physical health is as important as mental health. Yes, they're interconnected. Spark says, I looked up conspiracy theories and you came up with that. Yeah, I'm sure I came up in the search bar. My face plastered all over the definition of conspiracy theorists. I'm sure it did. A school counselor is free and they don't need your parents' permission usually. Yes. School counselor is free. June Rose, talk to your school counselor about it. Am I a Libra? No, I'm a Capricorn. A true blue Capricorn. Like the purest of Capricorns. That's me. Nothing, Spark. We're just chatting, talking shit. The usual, typical, Sunday, Saturday night. That's what we do. You're a Gemini? Cute. Do you think college is a scam? No, I don't. I don't. I think that college is overpriced. I do think college is overpriced. When you think about your return on investment, your ROI, I do think that it's overpriced, that for what you're getting. Um, But I also think that culturally, we have to acknowledge the fact that going into trade school is just as valuable as going to college. And also, like Mira and I talked about earlier, and JD said earlier, it really depends on your degree. Going to college and paying a bunch of money and going into debt to become an engineer is not a big deal because you're coming out of school and making 70K a year. I have friends. So I was a nutrition major and I was a business minor. Now I went to Miami University. If you know anything about Miami University, you know that the Farmer School of Business is the top 5 business school in all of America. So it's so funny because as a nutrition major, we were like all like, we always wore sweatpants and joggers and like tights and just like, cause we work out. Like that's what we, nutrition majors, health majors, kinesiology, like sports studies, exercise science. Like we were always like, we had our protein shakes and we were on the way to the gym or going to go play sports. Like we were those types of people, like in college, we were those types of people. And so it was always funny for me because I was also a business minor and I had classes at the Farmer School of Business. And whenever I went into that place, it was fucking crazy. It was so opulent, first of all. The Farmer School of Business at Miami University is very opulent, very bougie. They spend way too much money on like grand pianos and like chairs. It's don't get me fucking started. But anyway, the students there, the business majors there, wore suits and ties. Like we're on fucking Wall Street or something. And I'm thinking, where the fuck am I at? And I'm in sweatpants because I'm getting ready to go to the gym after this. Like after class, I'm going to the gym. So I'm in sweatpants and tennis shoes. And I go to farmer school for my management classes, and I see Asian kids, like Chinese people, like in suits and ties and all this stuff. I said all that to say this. My friends who majored in business at Miami University, they had jobs at the beginning, the end of their junior year. They had job offers. Job offers. At the end of their junior year and the start of their senior year, they had job offers from like S&P 500 companies. I mean, and so I say all that to say this again. College is not a scam. College is severely overpriced. And in addition to that, once you choose to go to college, it really depends on, number one, how much are you paying for school? And number two, what are the different types of opportunities you're going to get after your 4 years is done? When you combine those two things, you need to calculate your ROI, your return on investment. Am I getting out of it more than what I put in? Or am I at a net loss because I study left-handed puppetry with a minor in gay dolphin history, and I'm in debt 20,000 and making a job, and I'm at a job making minimum wage? Like, is that what I'm doing? So sorry to be very long-winded with your answer, but I don't think college is a scam, Ghost Phantom. I don't. Oh, thank you, Spark, for that. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. I tried to get my school to give me therapy, but they did need my parents' permission. Okay, so I don't know, June. I don't want to say that you're wrong, but therapy is different from your school counselor. Every school has a school counselor that people are allowed to talk to. And I'm pretty sure you don't need permission for that school counselor. I think there's a difference. Oh, Tom Riddle's back. You go through my trash? Well, great. Where's my shirt? Rambo Commando says, Rambo Commando, I'm sorry, but y'all are not worth me putting clothes on like that. I never have pants on. I'm never gonna put pants on for y'all. I'm in my home. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why would I have clothes on at 1 o'clock in the morning? Are you crazy? No, I'm at home. Um, you love drinking protein, don't you? I love it, Lamont. I do. You remind me of myself. Oh, for years, my dad's always told me when I turn 18, I can do whatever, but when my graduating man turned, was, hey, Megamind, welcome back. You're off that Casa Freak-off tonight. Yikes. You got strep throat. I don't know, Mira. The girls, I mean, listen, the girls just are one another situation. I don't know. What's funny is I'm going to my best friend's house tomorrow at noon, but I want to stay here and listen to you. Well, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Well, I lied. I'm getting ready to play Elden Ring. Y'all know I always play Elden Ring after these streams. But I will be ending the stream soon. Pre-tray of mom? What's pre-tray? Oh, you saw my garden? Oh, thank you. My garden looks great, doesn't it, Spark? It looks good. Oh, no, Megamind. You saw that, sorry. Thank you. I put a lot of work into the garden. I do. The best is what's good. Nothing much. I'm hanging out. We're having a good time. We're gonna end the stream pretty soon, but you know, I'll be back tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. I know, Spark. I've been here for like 60. I've been here for 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. So I've been here a long time. I'm tired. And I want to play Elden Ring. I have to go to church tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock, so I've got 7 hours to have to be up again. And I want to play at least an hour of Elden Ring. I know, I'm selfish. I'm selfish. Call me a selfish bitch. I'm sorry, but I want to play some Elden Ring. Oh, boyfriend. You're going to your boyfriend's. Okay. I gotta do my skincare routine. You're right. After the stream, I'm going to do my skincare routine immediately so that I don't forget it. You a catcher or a pitcher? Well, you know what? I was just complaining about people asking if I'm a top or bottom. But if you put it that way, that's funny. I have to admit, that made me laugh. So I can't even hate. I can't even hate. That's so funny. I am currently a pitcher. I've been a pitcher for the last 10 years. I throw a good pitch. But before then, I was mostly a catcher. But it depends on the person. We can play catch and we can play pitch. We can go, depending on the person. So that's funny. But thank you for subbing, Spark. I really appreciate it. I implore you to go watch some of my videos. My videos are like flopping hardcore these days, but I'm a lifestyle vlogger, so I just show you my lifestyle. It's in the name, I guess. I went grocery store shopping the other day. That was fun, I thought. I've cleaned my kitchen with you guys. I entertain guests. I travel around Columbus. I travel down to North Carolina. So the videos are a very different experience than what you see here on the live streams. The live streams are a little bit more chaotic. I'm a extremely unfiltered extremely unfiltered. I mean, I'm unfiltered in my videos too, but I'm more intentional about having a peaceful time. These live streams are not always peaceful, but my videos are very calming, very soothing. People tell me that my videos are a nice reprieve from their work life and from their stressful week. So I would definitely appreciate if you go watch some of my videos. I have a series where I am gardening for the first time in my life, and that's been really fun. It's been a joy learning how to garden and learning how to harvest fruits and vegetables for myself. It's incredible. So I have 3 episodes out right now in that series. They're pretty funny. They're really relaxing again. So I appreciate you for being here, Spark. Can I see your setup? I already showed my setup earlier today. The more you talk, the less zesty you sound. Well, when I get excited, that's when I sound the zestiest, Ghost Phantom. But when I'm talking about like June Rose's chaotic lifestyle, I mean, I'm like a lot more serious. And so I sound a lot less zesty. Maybe that's why. But the zest is still there. The zest is still there. It's just, it depends on what I'm talking about and how excited I am. And, you know. Cho, don't forget to shower because you said you need to shower because you felt dirty. I mean, June put all my business out there, but but yes, I need to shower. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna brush my nasty teeth. I'm going to do my skincare routine, and then I'm gonna play a little bit of Elden Ring. At this rate, it's probably only gonna be 30 minutes of Elden Ring, but a little bit of something is better than nothing, right? Um, I'm glad you stopped by, Mira. I really appreciate you stopping by. Oh, Tom Riddle, I'm sure you were lovely. It was nice to meet you in person. Um, oh, what are the things you use your watch for the most? Good question. I'll be honest. I am new to the Apple Watch situation. I've had this Apple Watch for 2 years, maybe? No more than 2 years. I cannot believe that I was living life without it before. I'm gonna tell you why. So, the reason why is because I'm into nutrition and I'm into like, you know, keeping my body the way I want it to be and being healthy, and I want to live until I'm 150. So I'm into like the calorie counting and burning calories, and oh, that is cool. I burned 1,000 calories doing that. I'm into that stuff. Having the Apple Watch has really optimized the way I review my diet. It's been such a pleasure being able to have the tools to make it not a terrible process, less of a guessing game, right? So I love that. And for me, that's really the main thing for me. Now the secondary thing for me is I'm a big runner. So when I run, I typically run for 6 miles, maybe 6.5 miles, like an hour. So it takes me an hour to run, hour, 10 minutes, whatever. And I wear really short shorts. I wear like long distance shorts where there's no pockets. All you see is thighs and legs. That's all you see in body. Body, 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 yada, yada, yada. And so I can't always carry my phone, but I always want to have music. So being able to listen to music through my Apple Watch while I'm running long distance, insane for a runner, that is insanely incredible. And because the watch has cellular capabilities, I can still do things like use Apple Pay. So I can pay for things. I can still make phone calls, accept phone calls. So like it's like I have a phone on my wrist as a runner. So for example, when I'm down in Miami Beach and I'm running up and down um, the boardwalk, I can stop and buy a bottle of water with my watch, you know? Or if my man calls me and he's like, Cho, where the fuck are you? Like, we have dinner in an hour. I can say, up, I'm like running, like I'll be back. You know, like, so those are the two main things I use my watch for. Listening to music, um, and this is one I'm counting this as one category, but being on the go without my phone. So being able to call, text, being able to listen to music, and being able to pay for things. Like those three things is one category. So mobile, being truly mobile without your phone, right? As a runner. And number two, tracking my dietary goals, my fitness goals. That has been really, really improved by my Apple Watch. So yeah, sorry for the long answer, but yeah. What do you like most, catching or pitching? I don't think I have a preference, to be honest, Ghost. You're making a voodoo doll of me? Okay, great. Make it look cute. Okay, Tom Riddle. I love it. I love having the fans. I don't know why you don't just sleep in my bed with me, Tom Riddle. At this point, come to bed with me tonight. Thank you, Ghost Phantom. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't have a preference about catching or pitching. It depends on the partner. So, like, of course, my partner is bottom, so we've always maintained our positions. So when I say I'm verse, what I really am saying is I'm verse depending on the person. So it's from person to person. It's one position. That's it. I'm not versed within a relationship. If that makes sense. So, yeah. I hope me saying all the stuff about my life doesn't have you be upset with you. No, not at all. I love having you here, June. Don't be insecure. No, I just, as an adult, as someone that's 34 years old, I know that you are underage, and it would be really irresponsible of me to talk to you about some of these very explicit parts of your life. I just think that's a little inappropriate for me to do. So that's why I said that, just to make that clear. It doesn't mean I don't care. It doesn't mean, like I said, I want you to get to the right resources, whether that's school counselors, maybe an aunt or a grandma or a grandpa, or I want you to reach the right resources. But some of that stuff I feel a bit uncomfortable discussing with you in detail. And I only say that because, again, I operate off of the golden rule. And the golden rule tells me that if some random stranger was on the internet talking to my daughter about these specific topics, and he's 34 years old, and he's talking to my daughter about this X, Y, and Z shit, I would be I might be a little perturbed. Even though I have no ill intentions, right? Obviously, like, I don't have any ill intentions, but it just feels off. Maybe that's a little illogical on my part. I apologize. But no, I have no problem with you, June. I love, 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 love you. And I love having you here. So don't feel bad. It's water off the duck's back. Don't worry about it. Okay? We just want you to be safe. We just want you to be safe, and we want you to be comfortable in your household. And if you're not comfortable in your household with your parents, we want you to get to a place where you can achieve that, which is why I really implore you to get a job, because it sounds like you're going to need to become financially independent as soon as possible. So, you know. Anyway, thank you for the answer. They are good on battery too. I charge mine every 2 days. Well, this is an old one, so mine does not charge every, mine I have to charge every night. But I'm not gonna upgrade until this one falls apart. I'm cheap. I may live in a really expensive house, but I'm really cheap. I eat off paper plates. You guys know me. I'm cheap and lazy. I eat off paper plates. I'm not gonna upgrade this motherfucker until it falls off my wrist. It's not happening. So I would love to have. So what I would really love, Rambo, is I really want the new Apple Watch because I can sleep with it. And it's just something about being able to calculate all the data with your sleep that is just so alluring to me, right? Um, that's so alluring to me, but I can't do that because I need to have my Apple Watch fully charged for the next day because I'm very active. I run, I exercise. I'm using apps on my fucking watch that's draining the battery, right? So I can't really wear my watch at night yet. I can't sleep in it, but if I could, I would. If I could, I would. I promise you. What do you think about Christianity? General question. I think like any religion, it's a great fairy tale. I think that there's a lot of good and bad with any religion, specifically Christianity. I think that there's a lot of inspiration that can be gained from Christianity. I'm going to church tomorrow morning. Like, so no shade, like no shade at all. I think that it can be used for a lot of evil. I think it can mask a lot of insecurity and self-doubt. Um, but I also think that it can be used for a lot of inspiration and goodwill. It depends on the person. So, just like any of these fairy tales, Hinduism, I'm sure there's a lot of, inspirational moments that can come from that religion. Same with um, Judaism, same with any religion, really. I'm sure there's a lot of value that can be gotten and lessons from these different religions. Am I a hardcore Christian? Absolutely not. I'm not. But I do go to church in general, a Baptist church. What state do I live in? I live in the great state of Ohio, one of the best states in America. Yes, it's true. Don't argue. I'm sorry, June. that's so, I mean, yikes. Paper plates are good. Who got time for dishes? Not me, Rambo. Not me. I need a battery pack. I need a battery pack to take with you on the go. Well, I'll show you what I use. Um, I don't really have a battery pack, but I do have, um, so Anchor. If you didn't know, now you know. But Anchor is the best charging. They have the best charging solutions. And I do have my eye on a battery pack from Anchor specifically, but I just have not saved enough money to justify that purchase. And so um, I take these, what do you call these docks with me. And they actually have three connections. And it's a very high wattage, so it really charges your battery really quickly. And then I use these, I forget the brand of these. Nomad, okay. I use these cables from Nomad. And they're great. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because cable management is sexy as fuck. The cable management is sexy as fuck. Look at this. So you see, I'm just like wrapping this around. And then you take this, it has cable management already attached to the cable. Fucking genius. Take my fucking money. Look at that. Incredible. I'll link them. I'll link them to you. Where are my orders? I mean, they really are so good. And there's two, I'm gonna link, because there's two. They have a universal cable and they have the USB-C to USB-C. But if you have different types of connections, then they're really good. And they are high quality. So, and that's an ad, by the way. That's an affiliate link. And then I'm gonna give you guys the USB-C to USB-C, which is the one I just showed off. And this is an ad. Okay, so those are the cables, and they are incredible, incredible. I promise you, long lasting. Okay, no matter how hard you try, you'll never be truly black. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. But that's weird. First of all, I'm not trying to be black. Chief Queef. Imagine trying to be black. That is truly embarrassing. Trying to be black would be the embarrassing thing to do, right? Being black today, trying to be black, embarrassing. Try again. Second of all, I am black. Whether I want to be or not be, or whether you think I am or don't think I am black. These are not opinions that you and I can have. It's just a fact. The sky is blue. 1 + 1 = 2. So there you go. Ally the Snowman. Baptist church isn't real. What do you mean it isn't real? Baptists don't have a God either. Ask God for money. Baptist, it's the Bud Light of religion, loser. Okay. What are you talking about? Who hurt you? Who touched you as a kid? Why this route? You could have been a basketball player, bruh. Are you a basketball player? What are you, gang? Gang in V? What are you? What job do you have? What's your tax bracket? Let me know what's going on. How much sugar in your tank, my boy? It's a full tank, IRS. It's a full tank of sugar. Where did I get my chair? I got my chair from Secret Lab. Not sponsored, but they make the best comfortable chairs. I've had this chair for like years and years and years. And part of it is falling apart, but it is still, and when I say falling apart, like the arms are peeling a little bit. But for the most part, this chair has provided so much luxury, so much comfort. I love it, love it, love it. So yeah. Welcome, IRS, International Revenue Service. I really hate you guys, by the way. You guys rose my taxes, my property taxes this year, and we had to pay a really, really expensive tax bill, like $5,000, something crazy like that. So I'm not very happy with you guys. I said that I was gonna go shower, do my skincare routine, and play Elden Ring 15 minutes ago. And I'm still talking to you sons of bitches. This is why nothing gets done. Okay, last question. Last question, June. What's your last question? And I'm leaving. You seem to get the same response every live. Well, I wonder why, RIS. I wonder why, RIS. I wonder why. Okay, June, hurry up. I'm like tired. Gab, no, but so first of all, Gab, you must be one of those bitches that use Afterplay and Klarna. Tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke. Tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke. I'm sure you're the type that also gets a huge tax return every year. Gab Romero, please don't, please. Should I go to bed or stay with you for the last? Well, I'm going to bed soon, so you should go to bed because I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, Doug just got here too. Doug Reese, I'm sorry, but it's 2:30 in the morning for me. I can't stay up all night long. I have to go to church. I have to go to the fake Baptist church in the morning. No. Okay, so Gab Romero, the reason why I would not want to divide the taxes by 12 at $420 a month is because it messes up with cash flow. So cash flow, because we own rental properties too, by the way. Cash flow would then be, you have less money to play with every month because you have all these bills every month. And this is the problem with Klarna, Afterpay. Everyone's putting everything on payments. And it's not just a math. Okay. Personal finance is 20% math, 80% personal. Okay? So only 20% of it is math. Only 20% of it is a calculator. Getting the fucking calculator out. But the other 80% is human behavior and psychology and sociology. Okay? And what happens when you start putting everything on monthly payments and Klarna and Afterpay and all this shit is you start to think that you have less bills than what you actually have, right? And that psychology then allows you to spend more money. And then before you know it, you have no cash flow every month because you have all these payments, all these bills, right? And so that's not something I'm interested in doing. So no, we got the tax bill and it was a sudden tax bill. And we were like, well, fuck. We've got X amount of time to pay it off. We're not doing a payment plan. We're gonna just come up with the cash and boom, be done with it. And then you don't have shit hanging over your head either. So there's a certain amount of psychology that's involved when it comes to like the decision to make payments or to pay it all off once. You know what I mean? So respectfully, that's not something that we chose to do because that doesn't make sense for how we run our financial household. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna play Elden Ring and then go to sleep. Have a good night, June Rose. Have a good night, Gab Romero, Doug, the IRS. I be dressed like a wealthy politician. Maybe I do. You guys have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Gab Romero, we can continue this conversation tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. I stream at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time zone. I'm in the great state of Ohio, the best state in the U.S. One of the most underrated, for sure. So, thanks for being here, guys. Gay guys always have the best taste. Oh, thank you. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Have a good one, guys.